Good evening, warm welcome to Expert SEM. Today we are going to see one more interesting concept, supply chain concept called spare capacity, like a spare the safety stock. Here we are talking about safety capacity. Okay, something which we are trying to protect against some uncertainty. But is it essential for all organization? Can we do it at what cost and why it is required? We are going to explore in this session. Let me attach the screen. So this is session number 120A. If you have missed any of my previous session, you are welcome to go back to my YouTube channel where you can see all the previous session. Coming to today's topic, what is safety capacity? Okay, that is the question. Especially if you are trying to meet the customer demand and keep customer happy, you have to explore in this angle. This is also known as safety cushion. Okay, safety capacity or safety cushion. Capacity that is planned to exceed capacity required. Okay, possibly you should be having some idea how to calculate the capacity based on the load. So if you are working especially in the planning or industrial engineering function, you should be knowing for a facility or for a particular product how to calculate the available capacity and how to compare it with the load. Load is nothing but whatever orders you are getting, and are you in a position to provide the equal capacity for the load required, because that's what is expected from the supply chain profession. Whenever there is a demand, you should be in a position to match the demand and provide it. But in supply chain there could be lot of disruption happening. There could be unplanned activity. There are so many incidents. It could be pandemic related or supply chain disruptions, or disruption at supplier place, or it could be even strike in customs. Like that, there could be lot of unplanned issues, including a breakdown. Breakdown need not be inside your plant. It could be at supplier's plant. This could be machinery or equipment. And you may see there are a lot of rejections happening. This may not happen in automobile kind of a continuous production line, because most of the time the supplier is certified. If it is not happening, you may get the rejection. Okay, if suddenly one batch is rejected, the entire line is going to stop. Preventive maintenance, though this is known in advance, but how do you make up for this lost capacity? Okay, so many organization, especially the multinational organization, of course they are traditional organization, but still they are multinational organization, not the lean kind of organization. They provide some additional buffer whenever they are building a plant. For example, assume they are building a capacity for 1000 units a day. That's the planned capacity based on their own calculation, market demand, all that. But these kind of specific company, they also provide some 10 to 20% additional capacity to meet this unplanned activity. Not that all the companies will do, maybe 5 to 10% company who may anticipate some sudden requirement, because with whatever reason you have, you cannot make customer unhappy. In such case, they build additional capacity and keep it idle. Possibly, we have to handle this with the utmost care, because you are putting on resources infrastructure but not using it. But at the same time, this facility may be available when it is required. Suddenly a customer wants an additional order, But here we are not talking about permanent order. Okay, it's a all unplanned activity due to some change in circumstances, but all of these are short term in nature. So it may be preferable to have this additional capacity as a safety capacity or safety cushion to take care of this. Of course, in the lean organization, they may consider this as a waste, but the lean is slowly coming down because now the customer priority is changing. Okay, earlier the cost was the lowest preferred, but now delivery time has overtaken. Not only that, instead of manufacturing, retailers have become more powerful. They are just looking for make to stock kind of environment. In such case, possibly the lean is getting lost its relevance. Okay, this is a brief about safety capacity. If you have any questions, you can type in the LinkedIn or YouTube, as we will see in everyday session some topic which is useful either as a knowledge development, or if you are taking any competitive exams, it may be helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a nice evening.